He pulled the still hot pot off the burner and put it straight into the sink on top of our daughter's favorite plastic plate, which is now ruined.
I cannot stand him.
I'll admit I overreacted and screamed, quote, "What are you doing?" He realized what he'd done and pulls the pot off of our daughter's plate and straight onto the countertop. I quickly grab it and run it underwater to cool it down.
Did she say that she overreacted? Honey, no. I would have overreacted, in quotes, so many issues ago.
I tell him I can't tonight. I can't deal with him. I'm taking my meds and going to sleep. He gets a cup from the cupboard and sets it straight onto the burner that had been on. I hit my limit. I started crying. He kept saying that it was fine. Things happen. It's just an accident. He's had a rough day from streaming. He's just tired. Why am I crying? It's just a cup. We can replace it. The anger hit.
She can replace it. You clearly can't. Sorry.
The anger hit. Not just OP, but Lauren too.
Yeah.
And I said, quote, "It's because I have a liability and not a partner." He said, quote, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Exactly what you think it means.
I screamed that it's because I can't trust him to do anything, that I'm always having to watch him like a child, always having to bear the costs of his mistakes, that every time I get careless and think I can trust him to be an adult, I'm always the one getting fucked over. I then said, quote, "I can't see you as a partner anymore. You're just another liability in my checkbook."
Yeah.
He immediately stormed out of the kitchen and went to bed.
Bye.
I called my mom and told her what happened. She thinks it's just stress and offered to take our daughter for a week so we could figure this out without our daughter seeing it. She says it was an asshole thing to call my husband a liability.
Did she tell her the full story?
In the morning, I told my husband that my mom would pick up our daughter from summer camp and offered to watch her for a week. He said, okay. And that's the only interaction we've had since. He spends all day in the garage playing games with his friends, making TikToks and streaming. For food, he's been ordering DoorDash and having the person deliver it to the garage. It's been days and he refuses to be in the same room as me. I've tried messaging him to ask him if we can talk or figure out a solution, but he's just left me on red. If I pop into the garage, he ignores me, but apologizes to his friends or viewers for the interruption and unmutes his mic when the noise stops. Before the blow-up, I've asked if there was something going on. I've tried to gently respond every time he screwed up so our daughter didn't associate mistake to anger. I asked him to schedule with a doctor to see if something was going wrong medically.
Mm-hmm.
He always said I was overreacting. People make mistakes, and didn't see an issue, even when the same mistakes kept happening. When I tried to get him to understand that it was concerning just how expensive his mistakes were getting, he'd wave it off as a, quote, "It's not like we can't afford it."
Oh, okay. Ungrateful.
I love him dearly. I just miss the person he was before we had a child. The one I could trust and rely on. Did I screw this up forever? Was I being too harsh on his mistakes? Am I missing something? Am I the asshole?